Hello everybody, this is Tom Cox, here to provide you another update, this time on our second quarter. I want to start by wishing myself a happy anniversary. In September, I'll be celebrating my 1-year anniversary with the On Point Group, and that old saying really hit home that time flies when you're having a good time. I can't believe it's been a year. I really enjoy working here at On Point and being part of the team. So I thought what I would do is just quickly run through how I feel about, tell you how I feel about the company after a year. So I'll go through the business units and just give you my view. Let me start with a group that myself and probably some of you often neglect, and that's just to tell you about how I feel about the group here in Perrysburg, the corporate team. I've got the pleasure of coming here every month or so and working with the team, and I want to tell you that a really talented group of people that works really hard and wants to provide you and your customers whatever it takes to grow the business. So I feel fortunate when I look back over the last year that I've gotten to come to Perrysburg regularly and that we've got a good team here. So thanks to the Perrysburg team for all you do. Let me stay here in Perrysburg with the first business unit update and talk about the TFS team that's here and the On Point Capital Group, which is my other home back east, and just tell you a little bit about them. Michael White is the new leader. Michael has spent the last 3 months or so learning about the business, meeting the team, but his number one priority is to get this business growing again and to develop a growth strategy, which his team is actually down the road today working on, his management team along with Michael. And the good news is that the value prop, when I go see customers, I talk to the team, the value prop that TFS and On Point Capital offer is really strong in the marketplace. And the other good news is the team's really strong, our team at TFS and On Point Capital. We just need to improve our execution, significantly actually. And that's not unusual for a business that has grown and has had many years of success, that needs to make changes to the execution in order to get to the next level. So the TFS team knows we need a better growth year next year in 2020, and I'm confident that the team has embraced this, has the plan, has the leadership, and that they'll deliver in 2020. So let me switch gears and talk about our Concentric team, which is led by John Shea. Not sure how else to describe it, which is good news. Best way to say it is they're just kicking butt this year. They're having a great year. They're ahead of budget, and despite John Shea's posturing that it's going to be a tough road the last few months of the year, I'm confident that John and the team will beat their budget significantly for this year and in the fourth quarter. What's really exciting, or also exciting about Concentric, is that they've done some acquisitions and they're really building a unique national platform which is going to allow us to continue to grow in future years. So Concentric team, thanks for your efforts and keep up the great work. The next business unit is the TrueSource team, which is where I've spent a lot of my time recently. If you actually speak to any of the TrueSource people, I'm sure they will tell you that they're sick of Tom Cox. But we had a system integration back in April, and unfortunately that's put a lot of stress on our team, as well as our customers and our affiliates. And quite honestly, it's been a setback for us, which we're going to learn from. We're never going to let this happen again. But the good news is, thanks to how hard the TrueSource team has worked, the finance team, the service and delivery team, the affiliates team, the management team, the leadership that they've provided, we've gotten our service in a very short period of time back to normal. The really good news is that I can see a path now where we're going to continue to invest in TrueSource, and we should be able to very quickly improve our service to best in the industry. And that's going to allow Peter Biagioli and our sales team to really grow sales in 2020. We need this sales team at TrueSource to immediately start playing offense again. We need to get this business growing again in the fourth quarter and next year, and I'm confident because the sales team is a talented team that is anxious to get out there and start selling. They've had to, while we've gone through these service levels, play a little defense, but I know that they're ready to start selling again, so I'm confident that 2020 is going to be a high growth year. The final business unit, I was with them yesterday, is the miner team. I was down in Dallas with Dave Wright and his team, and Dave has introduced a very aggressive improvement plan there. It's called Pathway to Profit. And a lot of this really is just taking the best practices that exist throughout Miner and sharing them throughout the company. I am so proud of how the Miner team has embraced this initiative and these changes. And the good news is the results are already starting to improve. Like the other business units, we're counting on a big year in 2020. We need the top line to really start growing. The Miner team, I'm actually expecting to be the highest grower, budgeted to be the highest grower in 2020. The good news is we got a head start because we have these initiatives that have been rolled out already in this year, and I'm confident that Miner will deliver next year. So to wrap this up, I hope you could tell how excited I am after a year. I've learned a lot about the business. I feel really good about the future for all of you. And I really just wanted to end by thanking you for embracing me, teaching me about the business, and letting me be part of the team. I'm looking forward to a successful end to 19 and a great year in 2020. So thanks everybody for watching.